You know, with everything happening around this country and around the world right now, you know who finds time to post bizarre stuff? He did a bizarre dump of AI-generated posts targeting Democrats, as well as a fake image of him walking with an alien. And one where he's firing missiles at the Earth from outer space.
Oh my gosh.
You can't convince me there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm sorry. I don't remember Joe Biden doing any of this.
Nothing. Nothing like that.
You know, I mean, what?
Gavin Newsom's response was actually really funny. I don't know if we have a picture of that. He posted with a kind of a zombie, and he said, even a zombie news scum still looks healthier than our current president.
Yeah. Prayers for Grandpa.
I like that.
Donald Trump's access to AI is probably the biggest argument against AI.
You know, you see all of these images and video of him in meetings during the day where he's falling asleep. Of course he's falling asleep during the day because he's up all night tweeting out stupid stuff. Because, I mean, add this to the, you know, the meme of him as Jesus Christ, the meme of the Obamas depicted as apes, the meme, the fat meme against J.B. Pritzker. I mean, at what point do Americans and the people around him say, this man is not fit to be president?
We'll find out in November.
I think so, because, you know, we've been talking about the 25th Amendment where, you know, a president can be removed if his mental faculties aren't there. I don't know what better example of your mental faculties being a little off than stuff like that. And I mean, he has something about Hakeem Jeffries is racially tinged, you know, he's got like gold chains around his neck and all of this stuff. It's xenophobic, it's homophobic, it's racist, and people are saying, well, take the phone away from Grandpa. Listen, I don't even know that it's an age thing, because my father's 77 and he ain't doing that. Like, he's sending me, you know, stuff about AI and Claude and ChatGPT and what I need to get down with. He's not doing that. So there is something specifically wrong with this president, specific to him.
I think the sheer clip at which he's posting is what alarms me the most. So he's posted more than 8,000 times in his second term. There was one posting spree he went on December 1st. From 8 p.m. to 12 a.m., he posted 158 times.
Isn't he running a country?
If I ever do that, like, just like somebody grab me, take the phone away and be like, no, Alyssa,
we'll
calm down.
We'll
Please
come
come
get
get
you.
me. Like,
Doesn't
that's
feel like
not
a great use of time.
But there is something interesting in this to me, is in the first term, it felt like one Trump tweet could drive days of a news cycle. Like, remember Covfefe? It's like, what did he mean?
Oh my gosh,
I forgot about Covfefe.
We are so desensitized to it that it's hard for even the most offensive or bizarre thing to drive headlines. And there was this stat that I had highlighted that 6 in 10 Americans say they actively avoid news about Donald Trump because it's so exhausting. I feel like that's happening. Like, he's like, pay attention, pay attention.
Yeah,
People are like, it's exhausting, I'm out.
Well, you know, I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
Because he's trying to distract us from the dumpster fire that is this country and the dumpster fire that is the world.
Do you think
because of
that
him?
intention?
But I think we can't allow ourselves to get numb to the fact that we cannot lower the standards of what we expect from the President of the United States just because it's Donald Trump. No, this is unprecedented, unseemly, and stupid.
Well, this is, in my opinion, is just my thinking. People are not, it's not that they're, you know, saying, oh, no more. They're saying, listen, I don't have time for this.
Correct.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
You know, there are folks on strike. There are people trying to get to their jobs. There are people trying to take care of their sick kids. There are people in the country who are trying to make sense of how they can survive on a daily basis. They don't have time for this book.
You caught it, you caught it. You caught it.
No. I had something on my lip.
You caught it.
I did that. They don't have time for any of this. They only have time to make sure that they can get through the day with their family safely.
Yep. Correct.
And if he's not going to give a damn about it, you have to. And we do. And November will tell us really where we all are as a nation.